What's going on, bowling fans? Welcome back to the channel. It's been way too long with COVID and everything going on. It's been really tricky to get some videos out and get some ball reviews back out for all you guys. You already clicked on the thumbnail. You saw what we're doing. We've got Tarik back in the saddle. He's throwing 4 new bowling balls today.
We got the Aspect, the Afterburner, Volatility Torque, Honey Badger Revival.
And he's also going to compare them to some previous releases that are already out. I just picked up this brand new GoPro Hero 9. I'm gonna get some gratuitous GoPro footage of Tarik right now. Here we are. First off, Tarik is bowling on carbon, which is 42 feet. It is a house shots wet and dry. This way it doesn't hook, that way it does hook. We should definitely try to do more sports stuff. We should probably throw some sport patterns in. I know we've done it before.
I would love to do that.
You and Justin are the only two that's done it.
A couple different sport shots out there.
Last year, remember we put out the 2 different patterns with like the...
That was when we did the 4 ball.
Yeah, 4 ball one, right? It's 4 ball, 2 pattern one, yeah. Comment below what your favorite sport patterns are, and then we'll throw them out there and throw balls on them. Not me, because I'm horrible, but he will, because he's a lot better than I am.
We'll still do the house shot too.
Yeah, and house shot too, but
just to get both
as a comparison.
Yeah.
Oh, a what? Both what?
Both aspects.
Aspect? So Aspect was up first.
Yeah.
Tarik, why the hell do people want this ball? Preach.
Off the bat, I loved my Ordnance Solid. I didn't have it for a while, and I was missing that heavy rolling first ball out of my bag. This Aspect definitely fills that. There's a couple people in the league I bowl in that aren't as rev dominant. The lanes are oily out there, so they can still throw this ball knowing it's gonna turn off the back end.
It gives you that confidence, but like a stronger, smoother kind of a confidence out of it.
Right, throwing it on the carbon that we did today, you know, I was a little further. I like to play straighter up, but you know, it was such a smooth reaction. You know, I like a very smooth art that I can just let it rip, and this ball definitely gave me that.
So the layout we used was 60 by 4.5 by 30. That's that layout. Now you're watching Tarik throw this bad boy right here. On this ball we used a 75 by 5 by 30.
Same layout as my Volatility Solid.
Yep.
So the Volatility Torque, that ball, it's a really, really strong asymmetrical pro. Me, I prefer solids. As you see in the video, I could just let that ball rip. It's a good 1-2 off of my Volatility, so I can close my angles and play a lot further in the oil with my Volatility Solid. It's smoother. Then, as when I gotta move left, that's a ball I can get way far left of everyone and just let it rip and not worry about, oh, it's gonna make the turn. That ball is gonna make the turn.
It flat turns.
That's gonna make the turn. It's one of the strongest asymmetrical pros I've probably ever thrown in the global line.
Ball number 3. This guy was a 40 by 5 by 50. Purposely, we wanted the pin to be underneath the fingers to give it a smoother characteristic overall, to get that core to start revving up a little bit sooner. Tell him, what'd you think, buddy?
Originally, I had a Respect, which is one of the smoothest balls I loved. It's a hybrid. I like hybrid balls as well. So we matched it up to that 5-inch pin that we did on that one. This ball, it does get very clean through the heads, but when it sees that friction, the pearl part of that hybrid cover stock kicks in. It's gonna make a turn for the pocket. The one thing about this is it does get down lane very, very easy.
Yeah.
This ball I have no problem clearing the heads, clearing the fronts, as opposed to like the Volatility Torque, which is a pearl. The Torque actually picked up a little bit earlier.
I think so too, yeah.
Yeah, with this one you don't have to muscle it. It's gonna get down lane to that break point and make the turn. For that league bowler that brings 2-3 balls per league, you know, this would be a great transition ball to go to. but it also works for that high rev player that those tournaments, maybe knock the shine off a little bit to cut back on the back end. A couple different things you could do with this ball.
Make it reel a little bit sooner, smooth it out a little bit more.
But it's definitely, like I said, it's also the tricolor too, so it looks really cool going on the lane.
Last but not least, ball number 4 was...
So this was the Afterburner. This is the entry-level ball that came out replacing the Boost. This ball actually surprised the heck out of me. Talk about hitting power. Now with mine, this is also the 5-inch pin that I still had on my Badger Revival. So for the entry-level ball, comparing it to the Boost, we knocked the surface down on this. We put 2000 on it to add some surface onto it, so I could play straighter up the boards and kind of tame down the reaction. This is called my league shot killer. This is what I like. Compared it to the Boost, 5-inch pin, 2000 on the ball as well. And I actually had to move left. Yeah, the Boost had actually more down lane motion.
Yeah.
This ball, I could just play right up the board, it turned and demolished the pin. This is something that, you know, whether a house shot,
bang for the buck, man,
tournament shot, this is your entry level ball that is good for anybody. Definitely great bang for your buck in this ball. Like, and that, once again, just surprised at how hard this thing hit the buck.
That thing is crazy.
This thing is a beast. This thing's a beast.
There it is. There is all 4 new releases, newish and maybe, well no, that's all 4.
Yeah, that's all 4 new ones.
4 new ones,
Yep.
yeah, right? It's all the new ones that we got there. And some comparison shots also. I just want to put in a side note too as I adjust my mask here. Tarik likes to use layouts that he's comfortable with from other bowling balls, and I think this is a good point to bring up before we check out. I'm a firm believer in that once you find a layout that jives very well with your style and how you bowl, it's okay to put those similar layouts. I'm not sure, I know some people do this, but there are people that tend to really change layouts a lot and try to always kind of tweak.
I have about three layouts that are my go-to layouts.
Right, exactly.
And then if it doesn't work, or say I'm bowling a tournament with a short pattern, or I'm bowling, you know, something else, I'll do another layout or something like that. But
like a very specific something for an absolute reason.
When I get those new pieces, you know, whether it's pearl, hybrid, solid, you know, I have set layouts that I go with.
I just thought it was a good point to make to people that sometimes too much change isn't good either. You know, once you find a couple of things that work, really try to focus on those things that work, and then adjust your surfaces to create where the ball reads on the lane. So use that layout and then adjust your surface.
I was watching something on Full Bowling.
I think he uses a lot of the same layouts
Williams,
too.
I believe, says he only had like two layouts that he uses.
Yeah, and just does the same ones over and over.
And he just changes the surface, you know?
That's it,
So
man.
you don't need a ton of layouts, you know?
Because the layout's the engine, the surface is the tires.
Yes, learn how to do the surface changes, whether you need 1,000, 2,000, 4,000, 500, whatever you're bowling on. And generally, you can find something to make it work.
Yep.
But, you know.
Exactly. There it is, man. Thanks for watching. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. Also, before you go, give us a thumbs up and help the YouTube algorithms and the gods in the heavens of YouTube so more people can see our videos and see all the stuff that we're making. Comment below and let us know what you thought about these bowling balls. Are you drilling them? Have you already drilled them? What layouts are you using? Any questions or anything else, please drop down in the comment section below. Let's start a conversation. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for Tarik coming back. We are back. We're stoked. We're so happy to be back. I miss doing this, man. It was awesome.
Tell me about it, bro.
Super awesome.
Glad we're back, and see you on the next release.
Yep, that's it. See you guys soon. Woo!